9th of July 2022, my family and I were traveling in an auto rickshaw to attend a Thanksgiving service at my brother's place in Taranaka. It was 1:30 in the afternoon and the weather was wet and it was still drizzling while we were in the auto. It was not halfway through that I started feeling uncomfortable, uneasy, and suffocated. I felt that I would puke and I asked the auto driver to off-road for a while. I started to feel fatigue, loss of breath, and eventually lost consciousness, and all this happened in no time and I collapsed inside the auto. I regained consciousness after a couple of attempts for my family, the auto driver, on Sears by timely aid and CPR that was done, momentary aid that was given, and however, I was not able to sit or stand. I was sweating throughout, and all this has happened right by God's grace. This has happened in front of the hospital, and with no second thoughts, my spouse rushed me into the emergency care of the hospital. And upon explaining these symptoms and the traumatic experience, the doctors suspected that this could be a cardiac arrest or maybe a mild heart attack. Though I've come back to normal condition in some time, the doctors advised for an investigation about this episode. I was admitted into ICU for a day and later shifted to regular ward for further observations. It was a total of 5 days in the hospital, 4 ECG tests, 2 of 2D echo tests, brain MRI scan, CT chest scan, chest X-ray, and Holter test and Doppler ultrasound test and daily blood reports. And by God's grace, every report has come normal, and the doctors concluded it to be a syncopal attack which might have caused due to stress or lack of sleep. During my hospitalization, I had my life group book with me, and God spoke to me through Romans 5:3-5. We know that suffering produces perseverance, character, hope, and hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has been poured out into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us. And this verse has inspired me, and I had young leaders and pastors visited me during my hospitalization, which boosted my strength and my spirit, and they reminded me that about God's protection upon me and my family. I only believe that God has a special purpose in my life in bringing me back to life, and today I'm a living testimony that God answers prayers and He still does miracles like He has done it in the past. I am Judson, and this is my story of hope.